Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. I posted a poll in the Amazing at Home Facebook group today about the Canton Fair, virtual Canton Fair. And I was asking people, hey, are you going to attend the virtual Canton Fair? And the poll said, yes, I'm in, I'm ready to go. And no, I need more information and other, right? And so many people said, can I get some more information on that? What the heck is the Canton Fair? So I thought, okay, I'll go live today and just kind of give some information about it. So first of all, I think we should discuss what is the Canton Fair, right? The Canton Fair is the largest, it's one of the biggest trade shows anywhere in the world, but it's in China. It happens in Guangzhou, China, twice a year. It happens in April and October. And it's the largest influx of Westerners to China at any time, at any time during the year. So in April and October, right? And just to give you an idea of the size of this trade show, right? There are over 60,000 suppliers. 60,000. If you had to walk the full facility and look at all the booths, all 60,000 booths, it would be 217 football fields. It's insanely huge. There's just so many. There are 3 phases to the fair. The first phase is oh my gosh, let me bring up the page here so I can remember. Phase 1 is for a week, and that is your electronics and vehicles and hardware and machinery. And then phase 2 is the next week, and that is consumer goods, gifts, home decor. Most people go during phase 2 because it is the best time for most people selling on Amazon, right? And then some people stay for phase 3 because phase 3 actually has office supplies, bags and cases, recreational sports and outdoor products, medical devices, healthcare products, food, textiles. If you're in the apparel or fashion industry, you go during phase 3, along with shoes. And then they have an international pavilion with a bunch of different international suppliers as well. So this trade show is humongous, right? Just so many potential suppliers. And so why would you want to go to the Canton Fair yourself instead of just sourcing on Alibaba or 1688? Hey, that's easy, right from your keyboard. Well, because the suppliers that go to Canton Fair, they bring their most innovative things. Think about if you were one of these suppliers and you're one of 60,000 booths, right? You are going to bring something along to get someone to get buyers to stop and look at what else you have. So just that alone, being able to see products that you're not going to see on Alibaba. A lot of the products that you see on Alibaba are, just third parties posting different things. Sometimes they're just taking, popular product feeds and putting them out on Alibaba. So you're going to find products that these factories don't even have the time yet to put on Alibaba, right? They're bringing them just to Canton Fair. So you get access to that very early, right? And then just direct access to suppliers. So how much time do you spend when you're on Alibaba or when you're on 1688 sending messages back and forth? And then they send you a sample and that sample's wrong. And then you got to go back again. And it's just like months sometimes. Well, going to Canton Fair actually kind of reduces that time down into a week or less, right? Because you can talk directly with that supplier. You can talk about the product. It gives you that direct access to the supplier. Where on Alibaba, you aren't sure who you're talking to. You might be a few people removed from a factory or a trading company even. So that's the most appealing part about attending the Canton Fair. As most of you know, I have a China sourcing trip, so I go to Canton Fair with my friend Baptiste. We have a China sourcing trip, and we go to the Canton Fair, and then we go to Hong Kong for global sources. And this year we had a trip planned to Taiwan on the way out, so on the way out to Guangzhou. So the big thing is in April, as you all know, we had to cancel the Canton Fair. The Canton Fair could not be held because of coronavirus. So they made this announcement that they were going to make the Canton Fair virtual. And none of us really know what that's going to mean, but what does that mean for you? If you've never been able to go to China yourself or attend the Canton Fair, or even if you have, I love it, it's so cool, but even if you have been able to attend the Canton Fair, how cool will it be to be able to attend it virtually from anywhere? It's free to register for the Canton Fair. It doesn't cost anything whether you go to China or you go virtually, right? You just have to register for it, but it's free to register. So that's why you should attend. You should, even though it's virtual this time and we have no idea how that's going to work. I'm going to share my screen in a minute and show you guys kind of some details about it. But that's why you guys should consider attending, because you're going to get that direct access to suppliers. You're going to see innovative products that you haven't seen on Alibaba, because again, suppliers, they work all year long to, really bring their most innovative things to Canton Fair. So they're excited about that. And then you might see some new things that you hadn't even thought of before. You're just walking through and seeing different things. So obviously we're going to be walking through virtually together, right? So it doesn't cost anything to attend. How can you attend with us? So we are hosting let me add this link here. We are actually hosting a virtual discussion board. So for e-commerce entrepreneurs, we're going to hang out together in a Facebook group, and we're going to follow this virtual Canton Fair together. It's free. We're not, we're not selling you anything. We're just following this discussion together and really helping each other kind of, what's going on today during this live stream? How is everything going? Maybe people have questions about suppliers, maybe have questions about what to do. We're going to help each other navigate the Canton Fair together. So that's going to be in a Facebook group. And let me just put the link on there. I had just created one here in StreamYard, and it's like gone now. So, just messing with me there. All right, I'm going to add this link for you guys. All right, so this is the group that you can join. You can just look for Amazing in China Canton Fair trip, and you can join that group, and we'll be following the Canton Fair together. We'll be following the virtual events. And then I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you guys kind of a little bit about what's going to be happening at this virtual event. Let me go here and all right. I'm going to share this screen here. So what the Canton Fair is saying is, they said, they sent me this email. It says the Canton Fair goes online for the first time in 63 years. Wow. So it's going to happen June 15th through the 24th. And they are planning some interesting things here that I've pulled from this email. So as they've mentioned here, they have specialty products that cover 16 major export categories, such as home appliances, consumer goods, textiles, medical and healthcare. And then they're saying they're going to provide around-the-clock online services for product promotion, matchmaking, and business negotiations, enabling both Chinese and international businesses to place orders remotely. Okay, that sounds interesting. They're going to set up a cross-border e-commerce zone to explore new possibilities for efficient international trade and promote a batch of cross-border e-commerce brand enterprises. The fair will also provide live stream services for exhibitors to promote their products to buyers via custom live channels. The live stream will run 24/7, will either allow face-to-face negotiation or mass marketing promotion to audiences. So that is really interesting. If you go to the Canton Fair website here, cantonfair.org.cn, you'll see the different phases. You can see June 15th through the 24th, and you can click here to get pre-registered. If you previously registered for the fair, you will have to register again. Because even though you might have a buyer's badge or something, they'll still need to know that you're registered to get the latest information. So what are we going to be doing in this Facebook group? In this Facebook group, we are just going to be, so this is the Facebook group, Amazing in China Canton Fair. So really, we are just going to be covering, we're going to have a group discussion every day, right, during this time period, so that we can kind of follow the events, what's going on, and then, obviously we'll go and we'll attend the live streams and all of that. But that is what we will be doing. And we'll be doing that together and just kind of supporting each other, because this is new. We don't really know what to expect of the virtual Canton Fair, right? We don't know how this is going to be. I'm sure it's going to have to be on a smaller scale than the actual Canton Fair. I can't imagine, them pulling that off, but we will see how it goes. And I hope you guys join us in the group, and we will get through this together and attend the virtual Canton Fair for the first time ever in 63 years, and see what this is all about. And then again, remember, it's free to attend. You can attend with us. And then, okay, how do you prepare? So how should you prepare? There's so many of us have been on China trips, right? And, we go, and a lot of the China trips, they'll go and then they'll look for products all day at Canton Fair. And then they come back to their hotel at night and they'll get on their Amazon tools and, run their numbers and then go back and place an order. Or go back and get that supplier's information. So you're going to do something very similar. Our group does things a little bit differently. We train you to come up with a sourcing list ahead of time, because product validation is so important. I don't want you to source. First of all, I want you to come with great product ideas. And then secondly, I want you to have an idea of what you're sourcing, what your margins need to be, what your prices need to be, so that you can have really great conversations with your suppliers, and that product is a winner before you even go in to source it. And then the other thing is, it can become at least when you go to the Canton Fair, it's pretty overwhelming. Think about it, 60,000 booths of suppliers, you're just seeing so much stuff everywhere. So if you go in without any kind of list or any kind of idea of what you want to source, everything just kind of runs together. So it's really helpful to come up with your product ideas, what you want to source before you go, right? And that's what we're actually focused on this month in the mastermind group. So we are focused on actually, number one, knowing your numbers and understanding your margins. Number two, actually coming up with product ideas. How do you come up with product ideas? How do you discover those? I have free training in the Amazing at Home group talking about how to do market research and come up with product ideas. So definitely check that training out. If you're interested in joining us this month in our mastermind group, the whole point is to come up with a list of products to source. So you can get that at amazingathome.com/mastermind. It's $49 a month. And we're doing this, we go live twice a week, and we have awesome curriculum teaching you how to come up with these product ideas. And then you're in that group with other founders and kind of learning that. So anyway, this live session was just to kind of give you guys an idea of what to expect, encourage you to attend the virtual Canton Fair. Why not, right? To prepare by coming up with your sourcing list now and really start thinking about, okay, well, what do I want to source? So check out that free training in the group on market research and being able to come up with product ideas. And then if you want to join us in the mastermind group, you just go to amazingathome.com/mastermind, and I'll put that in there. And all month long, that is what we are going to be focused on, is actually coming up with cool product ideas. So anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to look at the comments here. Oh, Christina's here. Frederick's here. Amish is here. Awesome. So if you guys have any questions at all about this, please, you can post them. I'm going to end the live session because I don't want to keep this going too long. But you can post them in the group and just let us know, take advantage of that free training, take advantage of the free group to attend. That's the Amazing in China Canton Fair trip. Get in there. Let's do this together. It'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I can't imagine how this is going to work. Their first time in 63 years. And join us for the mastermind group. If you're really thinking, you're like, man, I need some help coming up with product ideas. I need some steering in the right direction. If you're not sure what that's all about, check out the free training that we did on market research and validation. That really helps you. Anyway, all right, I'm going to end this live. Thank you guys all for attending. I see we got 15 viewers right now. I know a lot of people catch the replay on this Sunday afternoon. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you at the virtual Canton Fair or in the Facebook groups. All right, bye everybody.